in the snow adventure. Look at the creek, it's pretty cool. It's like half frozen, half running. Let's see if I can get the hat. Ooh, let's take a gander at this. Oh, that's cool. Look at the humps. That's neat. Water is amazing. More animal footprints. Little birdie footprints. Oh, oh, crunchy ice. It was unpassable. We'll see if you can get across. Looks promising, but we'll find out. Ooh boy. Here it is. Oh man. I could try to jump on that ice, but I don't know if that's worth the risk, because that is deep. Ah, how do I test this? I don't wanna sink. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so can't go this way. Even with all the ice, I thought for sure. Still uncrossable. I mean, it doesn't look like a bad jump. Alright, I'm gonna stop for now. Alright, part 2. Since the first way was blocked off still, even with all the ice, I'll go back to going through the pine trees. A lot of animal tracks. Cool. Oh boy. There's a lot of solid ice here. Woo! That ice looks pretty solid. I might be in luck. This is gorgeous. Oh, it's gonna be slippery. Woo! Oh no. I'm okay. I love how the snow drifts. It's pretty cool. It's powdery snow right here. There's more ice. More ice. More cool drifts. Oh, that was deep. That's weird. Whoa. Oh. All right. Woo! Oh, I didn't bring my watch. I don't want to spend too much time, but I gotta document this, that's for sure. Here is the pine forest, straight ahead. It could be runnable, it's not like too icy, and you sink a little bit, but it's definitely a hike. This is just such a cool place. It's too bad the snow's already off all the trees, but it's such a cool design because of all the ATV tracks they put in. But this is the best time of year to go here in the wintertime because everything's frozen and not muddy. Whew. Oh, that's awesome. Winter can sometimes be fun, and this is one of these times. I just have to film it now because I don't have my roommate to explore with. Sad. And Coach Jacob's probably busy. So just me today. On Rob's Adventures. Ooh, that looks promising. I have no idea how to test it, other than just go out there and see. Okay, let's give it a little test. Pretty cool. I don't know if I'm brave enough to cross it all. But but based on these, I think it's pretty safe. This is so cool. Look at that. So cool. It's this random metal pump thing from ages past. This is cool. Now I gotta get photos for my regular phone. Look at that. Bam. Sideways. Bam. Bam. I know, I'm lame. Of course, a selfie. Yeah. Alright, now I walk further. Well, looks like there's some weird cracks. Looks like I made it, except I can't get up that way. Oh, cool. Oh. Yeah. Made it. Here's where the old creek used to flow, but it still kinda does. Just not as fast. Now this I might be confident to try to jump across. Oh, that's the ice that can break. Just cause you to bleed. Pretty neat. Oh! Alright. Make this jump. Score! And get around on this side. And continue the loop around the lake. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, this is cool. Get a little shot of this first, and then I will turn it off to save memory. I got the coolest parts. Hopefully it turned out well. Alright. Signing out. Right? Part 3. Some old drainage ponds, and then another water crossing coming up ahead. Hope this is on straight. Oh no, I don't know if that looks pretty fast. Huh. Man, I guess even with 1 degree weather it couldn't freeze at all. See, is it crossable? How is it? How is there just still so much water? Guess I have to go back. That's disappointing. Could take this boat. That's frozen in. No, this way's not good either. I don't want to be close to running water if I'm going to cross the lake again. Guess I'll have to go back. Good data point. This doesn't freeze completely. Lake crossing number 2. This original path was not good. So there's still running water underneath this. So can't be too careful. But it looks really thick. So I think I'll be okay. Woo! But I don't want to spend any more time on this. I need to. This is already risky. Back to the pine forest I go. And all good. Again, I would not have done that if it hadn't been below 10 for 2 days in a row and below freezing for a week. So I like taking risks, but I don't want to die in a pile of ice. Now check out these other 2 lakes. Now I'm a little crooked. Check out these other 2 lakes and the ATV chill place, and I'll call it a good adventure. These pine trees just are the coolest though. They're evergreens. Oh, this is cool. Finally get to document this place before it changes or whatever, or I never get back here. Oh, that's a cool looking hill with all the snow on it. The bigger lake was frozen and these tiny lakes are probably good. Yes, completely covered. Looks like an animal walked across. But yeah, what I'm standing on is some ice. One tiny crater. Another one to go. Oof. Snow's harder to walk on. Ooh. Of course, when I wanted to sink in, it doesn't. This lake's just grown in size since we got all the rain. Never remember it coming out this far. One time I think we were able to get to those rocks on the right side. Oof, oof, thick ice. I think can safely walk on this one too. Oh boy, that is slick. Should have brought some ice skates. Wow. It's pretty wild. Oh, there's some deer. I don't know if I can see it. And I made it to where the trail comes. That part looks a little sketchy, so I'm gonna go over here. Look at that. That's funny. It's like a mushroom. And I'll walk the trail portion back. Dang, this got a lot of snow. At one point, this over here on the left was its own separate pond. Well, and it looks like somebody strung something right there. But yeah, it was, you could, this was its own pond, and there's like a little bridge in the middle. And one time we tried just bushwhacking, that didn't go well, but it's pretty cool. Pretty neat. I'll do one more part of the trail back, but that will conclude adventure pretty much. Final part, the trail back, instead of walking on the water. Still a bit crooked, but that's okay. It looks like even with all this cold, the loop can no longer be completed without getting your feet wet. But at least this part, in my opinion, the cooler side, remains intact. Just the original lake loop cannot be completed anymore, which is kind of sad. But I'm glad Greg showed me this lake, and I'm glad I found this, because this is pretty cool. Ooh, sorry for the bounce. And this snow is just crazy. Like, it's just so fun to just be able to walk on top of everything. Like, it always tricks your brain. Like, you think you can walk on it, and then you don't. And then other times, like, alright, I'm gonna sink in, and then you don't. There's just a big old tire. But it seems like not the whole lake is frozen, or else there wouldn't be water coming through that little creek. So even with things really frozen, that's why it doesn't freeze from bottom up. And you kill all the fishies too and such. Like, it just wouldn't work. But that'd be weird if it froze from the bottom up, but it's just gorgeous out here. Now it's no longer below 10. 20 degrees seems kind of normal. All right, and now we're back to where we started. There's a cool farmhouse way up there. Oop, some animal droppings. And thus, well, I'll wait till I get to the pine forest. Concludes the snow adventure. Operation Document the Lake in the Snow. And I didn't fall in the water, so that's a plus. There's where, if I could have crossed that creek, here's where I would have came out. Thus is why it was a cool loop when it was doable, but we got so much water. And now back into the forest I go. But we don't need to see the same stuff again. So once I round the corner, I will sign out. I mean, I gotta put this GoPro to use, right? What better way to film my hikes? I just hope it didn't turn out too shaky. Because this isn't the super fancy one with the stabilizer. But it's a pretty nice camera. And right, and there's the way back. I just stop and pause and take it in. That'll be a good end. Pretty neat. Deuces.